Good morning, YouTube. I just want to throw a quick trade idea out for this morning, and I'm going to just keep this video really short so I can get this out. We're right at the risk level, so the entry is kind of happening right now. So I want to get this video out as fast as I can. The idea is Tvix or buying some volatility, and here's the reason what I'm seeing. So Tvix typically will move inversely to the SPY. And what I'm noticing now is here's your SPY, here's your hourly chart. We've been trading all of 2019 within this price channel. And you can see right here, if I zoom into the price action today, we basically gapped up, ran right up to that resistance level, overshot it just a little. Let me zoom in just a little bit. See the little wick right there? So we overshot it just a little, and then it closed back down within resistance, and we're just right there at that level. So it's a good area that you can take a shot at a volatility play. Here's the 1 minute chart, and you can see the blue line marks the resistance. We're just trailing, trading right below it. We'll probably tag it a couple more times, and then I'm expecting some sort of a rejection candle to come in. So the trade would be to buy Tvix. You go long Tvix, which is a 3 times leveraged or 2 times leveraged volatility ETF. This is not a position you want to hold for a long term. So this is just a trading tool. What you would want to do is sell this thing, sell Tvix into a drop in the SPY. So you could easily see a gap fill on the SPY. We gapped up this morning. It was kind of a gap and go. We gapped up. So here's your gap fill right down here, right at this level. I think it's sitting right around 312 or 311, somewhere right in there. You could sell early, sell the Tvix early into that just to make sure you catch the trade. But the trade is basically to buy Tvix and look for the SPY for this resistance to hold. Look for the SPY to sell off. One of the reasons I also like this, you see this overshoot again. That's that overshoot where it tricks people. People think that the stock's breaking out, and then it's instantly faded and closes back down within resistance. That tells you that this was resistance, and it is holding. So it's already overshot once. They faded it back down. Now they're just underneath it, kind of tagging it. But the point is, it already had its opportunity to break out and to break higher, and it failed. So that tells me this is a high probability that this will hold as resistance, and we will start to move down. And so Tvix should start to move up. Here's Tvix, just to cover this real quick. The main thing is Tvix just, for the most part, just moves down over time because it's the decay that takes place in volatility and the leverage that they get on this thing. So again, this is not a buy and hold. This is a couple days, pretty much max, maybe a week or two is really the most you want to hold this. But you only want to hold it if this, if the SPY starts to break out above this, ditch the Tvix position. There's no reason to hold it if we start to break out above this channel. But if it holds as resistance, then this is the trade. Going back to Tvix though, look at the RSI down below. We're sitting at about, let me go to the daily just to give a bigger picture. We're sitting at 20, 24, 25. Let's just call it 25 on the RSI on the daily chart. And that's really oversold. I mean, if you look, the last time we were at 25 was right here. We hit the 26, and that was right before this thing moved from 13 bucks up to 23 bucks. So pretty big gain right there. And then again, we were at 25 right here. And that was right before this move when we were at, we basically based out, and we were at, 1850, call it 19 bucks, and we moved up to a high of 31 bucks. So more than 100% gain on that one. And then let's see, we got down right here. We're pretty low, right in this range. This was at 30, so very, not that, not as oversold. Right here, and we got that was this huge spike there. Here was a really low level of volatility. We were down at 20 bucks, so that was extremely low on Tvix. a little bit lower than we're at now. But again, you see where we're at on the price action. We were down at 50 and it moved up to 153. So a 200% gain on that one if you were to buy it when it was that oversold. And here we were probably the most oversold it's been. That was around 16. And that one, it was the one where it didn't actually move up. If I go back there, if I can find that, let's see, where'd that one go? Right there. We were at 10, and you can see there we didn't get as much of a spike. But yeah, we still have a little spike. It's hard to move in, but we were at, well, at that point, the price is it's too hard to measure. So I gave you a couple examples of what happened the last time Tvix got this oversold. The SPY is at resistance. You can see, here's this kind of rejection. We're starting to reject a little bit. I'm going to get this video out. Good luck, everyone. And let me know your thoughts.